Hi, bosses. This is Tommy Jean with Tommy Jean Coaching, and I have taken a hiatus from my challenge, but I'm back. So this is day 12 of the Use a Story challenge. It's really not the 12th day, it's the 12th video. I started the challenge because I believe so much in the power of storytelling. I think that it conveys a message and a lesson even better than just sharing facts. But as a coach, I'm really fascinated by the stories we tell ourselves. I think that you can always tell yourself a better story. And I realized I was sharing a lot of stories, but I was never really getting to my story, my coaching story, things that had directed the choices I've been making. And what I came up with is I'm not quite ready for that. So I'm still working on that. Some of those stories, some that are hard to share, but I will someday, and some that I'm still thinking through how things went down and what I learned from it. So I asked my friend Tina if I could share a funny little story that she told me, and I just find it very relatable. So Tina is someone I haven't known long, but she's very organized, and she self-identifies as a hustler, meaning that she likes to get things done and not put off to tomorrow what she can do today. And she is really great at making connections, making people feel warm around her, really like her. So shout out to you, Tina. And she was telling me how one night it was about 7:30 and she had a couple pair of pants she bought and she needed to return them. They didn't fit or she didn't like them. So she thought, you know what? I'm not going to put this off. I don't want them just sitting there beside my bed anymore. So she jumped up, grabbed her return, and she went to TJ Maxx to return the pants. And then she thought, well, I need some other pants. So before she returned them, she did a little shopping. She got some pants, a couple other things, and she was just feeling like she was getting things done, you know? So in less than half an hour, she drove over there, found other pants, got a couple other things, got in line, and she said, I'm buying this, but I need to return these. And the person said, okay, no problem. She handed them over with the receipt, and the person said, this is from Ross. Shoot. Okay, so she went ahead and made her purchase, but she wasn't able to make the return. And of course, Ross was already closing. So yeah, that's a bummer. Sometimes you try your best to be on top of it, to not put things off, to check something off your list, and the universe or TJ Maxx has a different idea. So what's the takeaway from that? I don't know. Look at your receipt, or maybe go ahead and give yourself a break. You tried to do something. Ultimately, she never wound up returning the pants. She wound up donating them, which is, I think, is also a very relatable part to the story. Sometimes it just becomes too much of a hassle to try to get somewhere, even if it's not very far. So that is the story I wanted to share with you guys today, and see if you find anything relatable in it. I have been working on a lot of exciting things, including writing on my book. I've been talking about the book I'm writing. It's called Celebrate Each Step. And sometimes it feels like I have to either post on social media or be writing on my book. I have to either get good sleep or exercise. I have to be doing well with this or with that, not everything. And sometimes that's true. It's give and take. It's hard to do it all, but I definitely feel inspired when I tell stories, when I share them. So I think I'm going to pick back up on this story challenge and share my stories. It would really mean a lot to me if you get something from these, if you like and share and subscribe. If you have any stories that you want to share, even if you want to just message me because you think it's a funny story and I have permission to share it, I would love that. And I always am interested in small business owners and entrepreneurs and what our stories are. So if you're on my YouTube channel, please look for my Down to Business interview series, where I talk to business owners and find out their amazing stories. Right now, I have another interview scheduled in June, but I don't have anyone booked in May. So if you're interested in telling your story, I would love to interview you. So send me a message, or you can always find my information at tommyjean.com. All right, bosses, thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed Tina's story, and go out there and be amazing.